What's up, yo? It's about the Peace West Side Squad. I like Tupac in Above the Rim. And you know when they're doing on the basketball pitch and Pac's wearing the black hat, the black bandolier, sorry, and the black top, the song they play. I don't know why that song ain't been made like a classic. One of Pac's like until the end of time and the last one's left and uh, the last motherfucker breathing and because there's that song. I only heard it twice now, and the film was £4 and I'm running on a tight budget where I could only afford like 75p a movie now. But I do find some of these really great films and I've learned a lot about the industry through it because I've done all the expensive Nicolas Cages, Arnold Schwarzeneggers, Clint Eastwoods. I was raised on Eastwood and Bruce and all them guys, Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer and Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston, Friends, David Schwimmer, you know, even Chandler, all the films that he made after, like, or in between his time as an actor with Friends, like, and Phoebe, Lisa Kudrow, and Joey, and I do know his name and with that, but just two names like Chandler and Joey, I just fucking is right there. I think I'm being pushed to the limit by my spirit guides because they really need someone right now who's gonna be able to pull it on like Pac. And we need more of us. Like, I just pray to the angels since I was young with my pain. You send out thoughts into the universe, someone's gonna pick up on it. An alien, and an alien might care about your pain and come through, because like they came through to me and showed me how to do it, like how to get into a spacecraft while you're still a human being. I had to go through a lot, but before they showed me that, they saw I ran 10 miles a day. They saw I did that for 7 years. They saw that I weight trained for 2 hours a day as well. And I did yoga for an hour and a half a day as well, and walked for 4 hours a day as well, and would go on a 2 hour walk late night at 1 in the morning as well, and write for 3 hours as well, and read for 3 hours as well. That's a 20-hour day, 7 years straight. So don't you think I earned it? Sometimes I would meditate, close my eyes for 3 hours straight. I would read all the newspapers every day, Black Nation, Indian Times, all the white newspapers, every day. Like, it would take me hours, like 3 hours to go through all the papers every day for years. I did 6 months in the library every year, then 6 months out doing other stuff, like other sorts of training and that, like, yogi, like breathing exercises, like where you have to do stuff like this. Look, and breathe in, hold it in, and then your brain really fucking wakes the spirit up. And sometimes it's like you're getting a high for crap, you get me? So, I feel like I'm allowed to smoke because it's part of my genetic spiritual genes. Like, it suits my aura, it suits my spirit, it suits me to the ground. Like, and I don't want to think about none of my homies farting when I'm on stage or thinking anything funny in my head, like I want to fuck that girl, fuck that guy, or I don't want to look at kids looking at me like, oh, looking up to me and secretly I'm fucking his wife or his mom or his sister, or looking at eyes that want to fuck his sister, or his older brother who's only 17. I don't want to be a man that's into kids. I don't want to be like Dre's age and be looking at 17-year-old youth thinking, I could do with some of that. I'm not saying Dre's into that, or Eminem's into that, or anybody out there like that, or 50 or anyone. I'm not saying none of that, because I don't want to get in court and get sued over something I ain't even got, but shit happens in life, and I don't want to be on that level, and I know I'm not, because I'm too blessed by God. I'm too childlike, and how lucky am I? It's a blessing. Thank you, God. Say whatever the fuck I want, yo. Besides, I love pretty boys. I love pretty girls. They can all come to me, and I'll feed them all. It's my ring, River Phoenix. My name's Skylar River on YouTube. Funny thing is, check out all the white kids' that's names are Skylar and River, Skylar River. All the sort of youths that I grew up that I could never get near, because they were too mature, too evolved. Them good-looking boys that go uni with long hair, the River Phoenix type. I was always like, look like that and everything like that. But my pervert uncle raped it out of me, and put it into my head, you know, and my dad and my mum, they all fucked it out of me and my sisters. But now God come and took me when I was like, you know, started training when I was 23, come off the drugs and that. But he put me from a journey when I was young, you know, 15 children, saying, introduced to the fathers of these sorts of kids, you know, mixed with them, mixed with like key workers, that black men that had mixed race children that looked like them, you know, went into Northampton on the streets, getting picked up by River Phoenixes and their girlfriends, giving me change, taking me home, feeding me, clothing me, bathing me. You know, I went through so much. Mm. Even now, like my uncle, like pervert uncle, I see you drive by and he says you ain't shit. And that's the one who raped me as a kid, and he laughs at me like, and I look fit, you know what I mean? And like I get the fittest girls and the prettiest females, and you know some of the girls look at me like say they're underdressed and they look like fucking Marilyn Monroe and shit. But they're looking at me like they need permission to be dressed in a certain way, and that's wrong. You know what I mean? Them girl is fine. Like, so you don't need my permission, girls, to be looking the way you're looking because you're fit. Just understand the inward life. And I'm there for y'all. I'm gonna die. I'll be there for y'all still. Just call my name, you know. So you're on your free time like Candy Man. Better ball on your ass like a avalanche. Like all you little teenage boys, I can see you watching this thinking, hey, who is this guy? And like, wow, he really died. And you know, he left this. Yeah. Thinking, pre-thinking, you see, because God shows me visions, like he sees everything in one glance. I think when he created the world, like with the Big Bang, he saw it like this moment, because that's how intricately designed his brain is. He shows me about different parts of the brain. It sees like that level. So as he saw the whole world in one glance, he's probably seen another world in one glance, trillions of years ahead, and trillions of other worlds. And that's where he's developed my brain power. That's why Pac said my thought patterns are so quick, because he was developed in so many different ways. It's connected to his heart, his emotion, his grounding, spirit chakras. Just understand all that, you know. Read up chakras, Buddhism and occultism and mysticism and secret societies and Freemasons and just all that, and you're gonna be smart. It took me years. Like sometimes I've been in a library on a Sunday, like because it closed like from early open, like from 1 till 5, and I'll be like sleeping like after 4 o'clock. And I remember that night I was reading a book on Nirvana, how to reach it from Buddhism level through meditation. And I think I actually reached it because I was like floating high above the library. And then all of a sudden this boy was looking at me. He was staring right in my eyes. And that's all I ever wanted, was a pretty white boy to be able to stare me in the eyes and not be afraid of anything that might have been in their closet that my daddy put in for raping me and that, for putting fear in me, because they don't like that. Those kids like freedom and free thinking and freedom. You know, they like to see a good character. And so this boy was staring me through and through, and I was like, I was still high up there, and I came back in my body, and I was like, oh, here I am. And I just put my head down. It's like, wow, where did I just go? And then I went home, and back then my bum was so small and smooth, and my tummy was so smooth, and it was so perfect. And I think God is just a wonderful creator, like, to give us life. So don't abuse your own life. Live it, okay? We need help. You need help. So I'm here for you. Bye. Peace.